that the UAE is pumping tons and tons of money to arm Somaliland to fight Somalia, and it's causing a lot of Africans to die. But at the same time, they're funding the Somalian army too. This is what's really atrocious. They're helping Somaliland, and they're helping Somalia fight each other. Because as far as they're concerned, if that area is unstable, they don't need either side to win. As long as both sides are fighting, that allows them to continue with their shipping routes.
Meaning that UAE just wants the war to continue. They don't want that place to be stable, basically.
Yeah, and Israel wants it to continue too, because they don't want it to be stable. Because as long as that place is unstable, it doesn't factor in to helping. It doesn't factor into helping the Houthis. The Houthis are causing problems for Israel and for UAE. Okay, so now by adding bases on Somaliland, you can now have a base from which to strike. And at the same time, while that whole area is unstable, Somalia itself won't have a central authority to say, hey, you're from the UAE, you're from Israel, this is our water space, you can't do whatever you want. But if they're busy fighting each other, they can just keep on passing their territory without any problem. And they may even be bribing Somalia to not challenge them too. You understand what I'm saying? It's a scam.
You can see why this is a scam, and it's just basically wickedness and selfishness. And all of this is not in the best interest of either Somaliland or Somalia. It's just Israel and the US, basically.
Yeah, and meanwhile, they're killing each other. Now, the African Union has condemned this and said that the problem between Somaliland and Somalia needs to be resolved without other countries like Israel, UAE, Iran even, and Turkey jumping into this, because all they want to do is control shipping ports. They don't care about the country. And once again, we see how African nations are lacking sovereignty because foreign powers step in, and they're actually funding a civil war while trying to say that they're trying to stop it.
Yeah, and you can see that the United Nations is basically castrated because, I mean, they're under the control of the US, so they really can't do much here because...
No. Well, that's the United Nations is the US. It's the US, Russia, and China.
US,
and Russia and China, they don't care either, but they're not making the problem worse, but they don't care. What are your last thoughts?
So basically, you can see the hand of the US in all of this, and they're basically using Israel as a proxy. Israel and UAE. They don't give a damn what happens to Somaliland or Somalia. It's just
they care about those shipping routes.
Yeah, the shipping routes, putting a military base there, and uses the ports as an access route to enrich themselves.
And also raw materials.
And raw materials as well. But it's so annoying that, they were